Okay, so a lot of people are talking about CPM, stands for Corporate Performance Management. Our first goal is not to create the corporate performance management, is to create the corporate performance improvement. We would like to use the terms of improvement and not just the management. Management is not a commitment for a change, where improvement is a commitment for a change. So let's take the example of that organization that had a goal of $500 million and gained revenues only of $400 million. We would like to allow that organization to get better understanding on what were the reasons for that malperformance. So basically, I would say that the first question about that would be why? Why have we achieved only 400 million instead of 500 million? Some of the students that I were asking that question will say, well, it doesn't matter why, you just need to get fired the VP sales. And I say, no, the problem is not with a specific person, the problem is usually with the process. Now we can see for that example a few problems at the process. We can see that the first problem is that we shouldn't get that information only at the end of the quarter. We should get that information probably not long just after the first months of malperforming, so we will have time to analyze and to act. Secondly, when we look about the reasons, we should look about the processes. All the reasons for malperformance are being based on the business processes. The problem or the challenge that we want to understand is how we can get from a specific performance indicator into a specific process that need to be changed. If we're looking at the sales, are we having some problems with our telemarketing? Are we having some problem with our price levels? Do we have problems not with the new leads, but with the ratios between the leads and the customer, the new customers? So all of those questions and answers are being managed within a performance management platform. And we try not only to measure the performance, but we would also like to create the correlation between a specific performance to its business process. So we can talk about different methodologies of performance management or performance improvement. The academic literature is full of variety of those methodology, where probably the most famous one is the Balance Scorecard created by Norton and Kaplan. But our approach to a practical performance management, or again, performance improvement, is first to be creative. We must apply the business requirement within the methodology. We cannot do that vice versa. And second success indicator on that is to enable a 360 degrees, a full panoramic view of the organization with our performance management solution. One of the main problems of decision making is not getting the 360 degrees view of information. And we would like to create any type of our scorecard, dashboard, or any other performance management solution with the capability to provide the full picture to the decision makers.